It's been a very, very bad 24 hours for the failed former president. Donald Trump, in a confused moment, posting a typo-riddled rant, misspelling everything and generally speaking, making no sense. And all of it has to do with the very obvious coming to a head of the criminal charges, the election, seeking the bond, the defamation lawsuits, judgments against him. This guy is very much not well. Trump posting to Truth Social, quote, "I'm not running to terminate the Affordable Care Act as Crooked Joe Biden disinformates and misinformates all the time." Now, those aren't really words. I'm running to close the border, stop inflation, make our economy great, strengthen our military, and make the ACA, or Obamacare as it is known, much better, stronger, and far less expensive. In other words, make the ACA much, much, much better for far less money or cost to our gressed American citizens who have been decimated by Biden, his record inflation, bad economy, Afghanistan catastrophe, and just about everything else. Crooked Joe Biden is by far the worst president in the history of the United States. MAGA 2024. I have to admit, disinformates and misinformates were not words I was familiar with. And I know that everything's fluid and it's all just whatever anybody wants these days with language the right likes to bemoan. But I'm not finding misinformates and disinformates in any dictionary I have access to. Let me put it that way. What's the bigger story here? The story here is that if we are to believe what more and more medical experts are telling us, if we are to believe what our eyes and ears tell us when we look at a video of Trump speaking from 8 years ago and we look at one from today, something is wrong. And whether it's the severe crushing impact of the stress of what Trump is facing, or cognitive decline, or physical decline, or some combination of these or other things. I don't know what it is. I don't have to know what it is to know that this would be a lot for anyone. And this is not, oh, feel sorry for Trump. This would be a lot for anyone. And narcissists specifically, when all of the delusions of grandeur fall apart, and when there's no final lie to tell, they can have what is called a narcissistic collapse. This is sort of like when the pathological liars are shown you're lying. I've told the story of, well, I'm not even going to get into the story again because I've heard words gotten back to the person that I am probably talking about that I tell the story. When I've told stories of pathological liars from my past and what happens when, as a curiosity, you confront them and you confront every lie. When they go A and you say, no, not A. And they go, oh, I meant B. And you show them, nope, it's not B either. They go, well, I meant C. When you follow it to the end, you get this collapse. And it happens with pathological liars. It can happen with narcissists. That's where Trump may be headed. And that's potentially a really scary thing.